Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. What is crack-a-lacking? Wagwan? What's up? My name is Winsome Duncan, and I am in a rush, but I have to get this message out before my carer comes. They change the times, and nobody don't tell me. They don't tell me. 1 o'clock is 1 o'clock, right? 15 minutes either side. Now it's 1:35. Somebody talk to me, but that will be a whole episode in itself. If you've not locked in before, this is Bed 24 Chronicles. I am Bijan, Barbados, from Barbados, Caribbean island. There is other Caribbean islands like Barbados and Grenada, which I am from. My parents are from, and I got a rep. But anyway, back to the title of this show, The Shedding. Snake sheds his skin. Sometimes the skin gets too itchy or he outgrows it. The shedding. Letting go. That's the topic of today. Let go, let God. The shedding. Releasing, purification, cleansing. The shedding. We got to shed some things today, my people. We got to shed some things today. Listen, I don't know what's going on around here, yeah, but people be acting brand new, folks. They be acting brand new. And being a Scorpio chick myself, my vibe is just sensitive all the time. All the freaking time. I think that, oh man, I'm just so sensitive. And yeah, I think it's a part of my creativity. I think it's how God has made me divinely. I believe that I am set apart. I believe that I'm a daughter of a king, and my sensitivity in tune keeps me in tune to being an empath and showing empathy, which is a trait many can't do or master or even disguise to pretend to do. And the milk of human kindness, Shakespeare talks about that. That is what's needed in today's world. So I've been prompted to do this show because yesterday I had witnessed a man collapse, go into a fit, while I was in the travel lounge at the hospital waiting for my new brace to be fitted because my old brace broke. And for those that you don't know, I had a right knee dislocation which had an external fixator in with 8 pins sticking out my legs for 3 months, and I was in hospital for 4. It's a whole thing, but this is why Bed 24 Chronicles exist. This is why, spoiler alerts coming up, I'm going to be doing a journal to help people in hospital that was just like me, to note things down, note who they speak to, and to get things up and out. Very important to document medications, things that you're taking, and so on and so forth. So I'm really excited about that, and that's the first out of the series that's going to be coming. So I'm, waiting to go home in either an ambulance, a cab, or a taxi, and the man just dropped, banged his head. And the lady that he was sitting down talking with, she said, oh, he's got, stomach cancer. And then, next minute now, the man doesn't have a pulse. And finally, after 5 to 7 minutes, they screened him over for dignity, right? We're in a hospital. Took ages for someone to come and help this nurse. I don't know what type of nurse she was, if she was a first aider nurse or an A&E nurse or whatever, but she was just alone for about 7 minutes. And they all, started to come from different areas because there's a panic button that gets pushed and it's like, boom, everyone goes down there. And I'm hearing no pulse for 10 minutes, no pulse for 11 minutes. And I'm thinking, what's going on? What does that mean? Did he die? I think if you stop breathing for that amount of time, you're dead. You're not in the living. And it was, I don't want to keep using this word traumatic, but boy, I was just like, man's losing his life. Like, oh my days, that is crazy. So he's letting go to go over into the other realm. And the joke was he was in my cab, in my ambulance. Like the driver was saying he's coming with us. I'm like, not today. He ain't coming with us today, boy. He might be going to see Jesus, but he's not coming with us today, mate. I tell you that much. And it was just the staff didn't know what to do. And I'm like, you not like first trained or anything. Like, this whole hospital job has been crazy. And I'm going to use my mouth to speak about it and just to get the message out into the world and just let people know what time it really is, that you must advocate for yourself. It's A&A, that's what it is. Advocate on yourself and assert yourself. And if you can't do it, find someone else that can. My cousin Lorraine was an OG when it came to advocating for me, boy, because sometimes I just had to keep my mouth shut because I was so tired, or I was crying, or I was distressed, and I gave up hope. And she came in. I should actually get her on the show. And she just locked it down, and she was very calm when my temperament is actually quite fiery. But anyway, I am against the clock, and we are here to talk about the shedding and what that means to me. So anyway, this is the Winsome Ignite Network. If you haven't done so already, you can get in touch with me by www.winsomeignitenetwork.co.uk. And yeah, we can have a conversation. I am looking for affiliates and sponsors and all that good stuff. I remember a sermon, T.D. Jakes. Now, sometimes I get scared to say T.D. Jakes' name because of everything that's associated with him. But what I think is that he is and was, before this downfall, a good pastor in terms of the word and the teachings and stuff. And I've listened to him a lot in my life, in my spiritual journey. And he did one video called Letting Go. Let them go. And you can be glued to someone and they still want to up and go. People are people. They're going to do what they want. And some people are in your life for a reason, a season, a lifetime. And that's it. I've got lifers that have been there 20 years, 30 years strong. And we're still going. It's still till death do us part, baby. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. And the reason why I didn't do a video is because me looked my shop and boy, I needed to get my wig right, and I need my hair did. Where's my cousin Pauline, for those of you that saw that video online, doing my hair in a hospital bed? That was a joke. I've still got to release some more footage from that. But yeah, so it was just... letting go, it just can be in all manner of things, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. You can let go physical weight, you can let go mental thoughts, you can let go the bondage of non-belief. It's just in that aspect. But in the context of which I'm talking about today is when people are actually saying that they're done with you, or they're done with a certain phase of your life and it's time to move on. Bless them. Bless their people. Bless Father God, I pray for the people that are moving on, and thank them for the part that they've played in my journey so far. This is the stage left, exit. Goodbye. We're not going to be in this form no more, but the lessons that I've learned are valuable. And that's just what it is. That's just where I'm at. Listen, I am 48. The next 2 years has to be a phenomenal shift, because I can't even believe I'm that old. I don't feel that old. But, well, it depends what day you want. Sometimes I feel a bit achy, innit? But I am 48. And I'm on my grown woman vibe. You know what I'm saying? Even when the elders say, yes, happy. Yeah, maybe to you. But grey hairs ain't no baby thing, right? So, lived a lot, lived a little... I lived a lifetime, and I'm running out of chances to give. Like, no one's got no time. I ain't holding no one that don't want to be held. The gift of goodbye is what Bishop T.D. Jakes talks about. The gift. He knows the gift of goodbye because he is faithful. And if you can learn that on your journey and not be attached, then you can be a secured attachment personality, is what I strive to be, rather than anxious attached or insecure attached. Because being secure is health, it's not toxicity. And my triggers are when people shout at me. I can't do it because it reminds me of childhood stuff where I was a child and I wasn't able to answer back to people shouting at me. And it's I don't have to live that way. I can just, like Andrea Graham says, give you a love nudge and you go your way and I go mine. And it's all gravy. It's all good in the hood. Trust me. So I'm prompting you today under the sound of my voice with a serious message. What do you need to shed? You have got 2.5 weeks left of the month. Yeah, and then it's a new year. Make your new year start now. What is it that you need to implement and start releasing and start letting go? Who is it? Is it a job? Is it a person? Is it a way of life, a way of being? It is time for you to take up your mantle. It is time for you to embody all that which you can be and to release it and to let go. And there's different ways that you can do that. Sometimes it can be unspoken, sometimes it can. And always just try and do it amicably. I think communicating and dealing with people's egos is very tough. Ego is edging God out. Edging God out. I think it can be really tough in terms of some people, you can't control them. So if they don't have the ability to articulate how they feel, I feel scared, I feel threatened, I feel let down, I feel betrayed, I feel alone, I feel like you don't love me, I feel like you don't I feel like you don't look after me the way I want you to, and they have feelings that they can't articulate, and instead they become passive aggressive, they become distant, they become arrogant, they become verbally attacking, all of those kinds of stuff. It makes it difficult to have a clean break, and it's not always going to be sunshine and rainbows, as Rocky said. However, you've got to know when it's done, and when you walk away. There's a level that I'll try and tolerate a lot. When I'm in recovery, I learn about healthy relationships, healthy boundaries. So I try and tolerate so much, yeah? And then it comes to a point where enough is enough is enough. And if you go there, that's it, I'm done. I'm a very loyal person, but I just am done. I don't care. And it can feel very disconnective, and maybe it could be something I need to work on. I don't know, but I'm done. If I'm not feeling care and consideration from people that I love, friends or family, we don't need to be around each other. We don't need to pretend. We don't need to make believe. Yeah, we're not Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, we're not Alice. All right, so no make believe. So I think I'm going to give you just 3 things to consider. The first step is to write down a list. What is it that I need to let go of in my life? Who is it that I need to let go of in my life? What kind of implements and changes that I need to do? So once you have your list, you need to review that. You start with the one thing, and it's about number 2, being emotionally honest. Sometimes you can't be emotional vulnerable with people who are verbally aggressive, and that's okay. So number 3 is final prayers of meditation and guidance, and just sometimes just being present, where you inhale, you exhale, you inhale, you exhale, and you accept it as the will of God. Had they have been for you, they would have stayed, but they went out from you because they were not of you. Scriptures. So I need to go and see my carer now. This is real life, people. This is real life. I want to give you the insight into, how my life's changed, how I'm learning to walk again, and the journey that I'm on so far, but just to inspire you to keep on going and to keep on moving, and to make the fundamental changes you need before New Year's Eve, midnight hits the clock. Start now. Your new year starts now. Your new thinking starts now. Your new way of being and interaction starts now. If you don't like the life that you're living right now, you can change it. I have been Winsome Duncan. I am a book confidence coach. I am Bajan Barbados. And it's been really great just to stop with you this Friday and to just tap into you and to encourage and tell you to look at the areas of your life in which you need to let go and let God. Thank you for listening. Please share and please stop by and say hi. Bye.